Hello guys, and welcome to episode 39 of my Napoleon Total War campaign, playing as Great Britain, going for world domination victory. We're really not far off now, having previously taken way more land from Russia. We've now cornered them, and it's time to take even more. So, let's grab our army out of Vilnius and head towards Minsk. We'll probably have to exempt this from tax. I think what I'm going to do here is play this out just so I can destroy the reinforcements. And then we won't have these two little armies running around all over the place. Let's jump on in. Should be quite simple because the initial force doesn't have any cannons. So they will be forced to come to us. The reinforcements I might just be able to overwhelm with my cavalry as soon as we find out whereabouts they are coming in. But for now, let's deploy most of my cannons on the left side, I think.
Cannon ready, sir. Cannon ready,
Seems
sir.
like the best course of action.
Cavalry reporting. Artillery.
Gonna put these guys in between.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Infantry.
And we'll need a few on each side to defend our flanks.
Yes, sir.
Just going to put these at the back for the time being, and my cavalry off to one side.
Yes, sir.
Keep my general in the centre.
Following
Alright,
orders. 9 pound
make
ready.
sure that the artillery is firing at their cavalry. I think they have a unit of cavalry, yeah, the Cossacks over there. The reinforcements are coming in on the left hand side. I think one of them is just cannons, the other one is some horses as well. See if we can just go and kill all of those. I'm just gonna send my entire cavalry contingent over to the left side. Right, there they go. Beautiful. We'll go take out both sets of cannons. Probably engage the hussars if I need to as well.
Orders. Orders. Yes, sir. Light infantry at your command, sir. Orders. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, the hussars ran to the front line, so I'm just going to move a few of my hussars back. Oh, light dragoons, I guess, not hussars.
Light dragoons at the ready, sir.
And these two will be more than adequate to take out those two artillery units. Saying that, I think that cav's coming back.
Yes, sir.
Well, let's overwhelm them. Lovely cavalry engagement. They got completely overrun. Wow. Annihilated. Well, that's the reinforcements dead for good. Yeah, we killed every single one of those hussars. Alright. Are they going to come towards me finally? It looks like it. We've made their cavalry fall back for the time being. I may go and attack those, although I don't need to. I just need to make them shatter, don't I? Yeah.
Orders.
Not sure why they are deploying as they are. They've, for some reason, skewed to the right-hand side, which is a bit odd. Oh well, shouldn't affect our canister too much. I think my Lightfoot will still find decent shots, especially if I adjust them slightly like so.
Glorious victory, sir, is soon to be yours.
Let's get the Dragoons to move to the left flank. Canister's now firing away. Great. Are they just going to charge the guns? I was going to say. Didn't think so.
Artillery reporting. Battery reporting. Artillery.
I keep trying to hit my cannons. They're just not quite getting there. Okay, goodbye to those armed citizenry. They should be shattered. They are. Great. And now we just got to contain the right hand side. We've reformed. I might just have my cavalry come across and finish them off, honestly.
Sir! Sir! Our general is under attack! General staff, sir! General staff, reporting! General staff, sir!
Right, in we go. The armed citizenry are going to get run down so quickly. Beautiful charge. How they sort of integrate with the unit as they charge just looks so good. I think that's it. That is victory. We'll end it there. Great. All gone. And that's ours. Make a couple upgrades and a grasp of the shovel. +1 command when besieging. So our spy here can probably just head towards Smolensk, and we'll have this spy head towards St. Petersburg, although we already have one that's pretty much there.
Watching and listening.
Nothing scary, actually. Gonna have this spy go to Novgorod instead.
Watching and listening.
Alright, so Thomas Graham does have the movement range to attack Naples. So we're gonna maybe do this. Actually, I was delaying this, wasn't I, because of Sweden. I think we're gonna continue to delay that. And maybe what I could do, in fact, is take this army in Venice down to Sicily. Because then I don't have to wait for this army to replenish Thomas Graham's after taking Naples, which it most likely will have to. We're soon going to own all of the south anyway. If we end up at war with Sweden, we're going to have to deal with stuff on the top, which is a little bit frustrating, not going to lie. I guess I could maybe put together another army just to help us defend that. Potentially. Potentially. I think I'm just going to go for it. Let's just declare war. Austria we're already at war with. Russia we're already at war with. Sweden and Kingdom of Sicily I don't really care about. Sweden didn't join. So we're actually fine. It's actually perfectly fine. Okay, awesome. That worked out really, really well. We have more or less the same composition. We got 2 more line infantry than them. That is about it. They got 4 cav. So Thomas Graham versus Luca Materazzi. Don't even know if I pronounced his name correctly, but whatever. Let's jump on in and slaughter ourselves some Italians. I think Thomas Graham should just be able to get to Sicily and deal with that. We won't have to send that other army. But I am going to have to make sure I play this battle okay. I'm going to deploy my cannons on the left here. Seems like the best place to do so.
Line infantry. Yes, sir. Line companies ready.
Spread these out on either side.
Yes, sir.
This is a fully replenished army, which is not something you see too often at the moment.
Yes, sir.
I don't think we've actually looked at the Highland Foot much.
Companies ready. Black watch.
They're very similar to the normal Backwatch, I believe. Very cool. Let's get my cav behind.
Yes, sir.
My general.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Lightfoot.
Gonna have those Lightfoot
Yes, sir.
tuck in on the
Lightfoot.
left side of these cannons. Start the battle. Just gonna make sure these are firing at their cavalry.
Ready.
The glorious
May as well
victory,
barrage
sir,
it.
is soon to be yours.
Moving out. Yes, sir. Line infantry.
General staff.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How are we doing with that cavalry? We only have to make units shatter, which is good. I think what I'm going to do is actually fire in front of these artillery in order to hit the hussars behind. Like so. I actually took out one of the cannons there as well. Perfect. I start putting some shots towards these hussars. Already pretty low on health. Yep, they are gone as well. That may be making them come towards us. Looks as if it is. It's good. That's what we want. If they leave their cannons behind, we can go run them down. I'm going to move one set of my cavalry to the far left. We'll have one move to the right, but I'm probably not going to be able to push up with them until their cavalry is dealt with.
Order.
You can always defend the right flank against this cavalry by jumping into square formations. Going to have the cavalry start charging round on the left for sure. I managed to get into square, that's good. Okay, we'll start moving my cavalry around the left side.
Following orders. Continue.
Cannon ready, sir.
Let's go take out those cannons. We can go take out these ones further back there as well. Okay, charging into my cannons again.
Sir! Sir! Our general is under attack!
Okay, well, we'll have these guys move forwards. We've managed to rout those, which is good. I'm going to now charge back to the other direction. We do need to be careful not to charge over the spikes. They're not even, half of them aren't even near them and they're just dying. Oh, spikes OP, guys, spikes OP. Well, this is a great opportunity for the Black Watch to show what they're made of. And the General Staff's going after my Dragoons.
Line infantry.
Should just be able to kill the General Staff though.
Line infantry.
We have killed their general, sir! Now they must break!
Just letting my light foot be shot at, which is kind of dumb. I'm just charging them all down at the moment. My front line here is just taking a beating. And these guys, well, I believe they just about won that cavalry engagement. Maybe killed themselves a little bit on the spikes as well. Not sure. Anyway, here we go. Blackguard charging in. That has got to be a nasty charge. Not quite sure what statistics these guys have, but it's been pretty damn good. I just need to make them all rout. What we're trying to do right now.
Infantry.
Utterly demolish that unit. Charge into this one from the side as well. After our charge comes through. Never mind, that's victory. We'll end it there for the heroic victory. 872 lost is not ideal, but we'll peacefully occupy that, and that destroys Naples in one turn. They are gone. Great. So we'll just fix that up, and we'll head on down to Palermo. Looks like we can already move, and public order here is absolutely fine, so that's nice. I could maybe move out of Odessa, but I want the replenishment. And we only get replenishment on the armies outside of a settlement if there's a general. That one wouldn't have. Let's see. Don't think there's anything else to do. Unless I move Harry Stanhope, which I probably should. Let's send Harry Stanhope up north to get into a position whereby he can help us against the Swedes. I am going to get a unit of Fencibles here. That's to kick out the unit from Trieste. And I'm also going to send up Nelson to go destroy that. Okay. So, yeah, if all of the armies are moved, we can move on to fleets briefly. I do have some new recruits here. Move the furthest away first, and then we can just stack them on there. Lovely. There's the couple in the channel. They should probably head upwards, because I think this is already full here, the cotton trade. Great, that's all of the boats done. Now to move our spies. If needs be, that is. I'm going to have this spy just keep an eye on potentially where the Austrian army's gone. This guy needs to get into Kiev. A successful mission is good. I don't know where I want to go with this spy. Maybe we should start heading up to Stockholm.
Secrecy is assured. Going undercover.
And we should also move out of Klausenberg. Yeah, we start heading up, I think is the best idea. Maybe this one can head across. Go towards Moscow. Good. Right, 20,000 left to spend. We're going to go around and upgrade as many of these main provinces as we can. I'll also convert more of them from barracks to like the Court of Justice and so on. So, for example here, we can change this one to the Magistrate. This will increase our income no end. Because each one of those is an extra 5% tax in their province. This is a pretty significant change in certain places. That's going to leave us with 2,300. I think I'm happy to move on to the next turn. Well, there's an Austrian army. But the Russians are deciding to move out of St. Petersburg, though. This Swedish army near Warsaw, going to have to be careful about that. I think that was one of the reasons I didn't want to declare war on Naples, was in case that Swedish army was kind of in the way and wanted to be annoying. Right, just preemptively sorting out some of those boats. We do have the workers right there. And the demands, we'll just put that onto exemption from tax. Right, construction report. France has finished its building. And the Ottoman Empire is back. Interesting. So what can we get here now? We can get the guards. We can actually get quite a lot of stuff here. Yeah, we can get all of the elite stuff, which is cool. That's maxed out now. And it looks like we're going to need the upgrade, General Staff, to get the Staff College. Is the Staff College only available in our main settlement? I think it is. Alright, well, let's go through our lists again. Alexander Abercrombie. Going to be heading towards Odessa, I think. That is the plan.
Forwards! March!
And we'll head over towards Belgorod. That's that army ready to go again.
Will be ours.
Okay, next up. Amadeus Butterfield. What a name. We'll head them towards Riga. Duke of Wellington's heading towards Kiev.
Ready for battle.
Chadwick needs to reinforce this attack.
Maneuver complete.
And George Townsend, he's heading up to St. Petersburg.
March!
Harry Stanhope is just heading north in general.
Left.
Julian Brown.
Making camp.
I guess Julian Brown's over here.
Onwards!
Great, okay, so Julian Brown can stop the Austrian army that's in the way. Julius Barry, he's ready to attack. Alright, let's attack Belgrade.
Battle.
Going to be an interesting battle. We'll jump on in and fight this manually. As long as I get my square formations right, we should be okay. So I'm probably just going to deploy to the right hand side. I'm not sure where my reinforcements are coming in though. Probably be good to know. Oh, they're coming in on our right. Lovely. Well, they are officially part of the team. Start pushing forwards. We are very close to being able to shoot these guys. Alright, let's just do a run forwards and engage. Fantastic. Right. This will destroy Austria, actually, thinking about it. Because Austria lost the other settlement to the Ottoman Empire. Well, I'm just charging these armed citizenry. Already really low morale.
Infantry reporting.
Well, they're going to be shooting their men in the back at the moment. We're starting to fire at these guys. My guns at close range. That doesn't seem fair. Okay, let's move out. Take these off melee mode. We'll just get ready to crush them slowly but surely.
Line infantry.
These armed citizenry certainly have balls of steel, I'll tell you that much.
Infantry reporting.
Alright, let's just take these out. I think I'm just gonna swarm them now.
Sir! Sir! Our general is under attack.
Right, in we go. Oh, I love watching the counter of men as the charge comes in. It is ridiculous how many men die on a frontal charge like that. Right, we've surrounded the German Fusiliers. We should be able to clean them up surely. And then we can deal with the armed citizenry here. And then that'll be it. Cool. Yep, job done. End the battle. Heroic victory. Is that Austria dead? I think it is. Yep, nation destroyed. Goodbye Austria. Don't have to worry about that army anymore. Great. Probably just going to fix it up first and then we'll convert it. That is really, really good news. No more Austria, everybody. So now I've just got to work out what's down here, which is a little bit awkward.
Yes, my lord.
Ready and waiting for orders.
Let's see, how big's the army that took over? It is a full
Seeking
stack,
cover.
but I think we'll be alright. Let's just declare war on the Ottoman Empire and head on down. Lovely. Just double checking everything to make sure I haven't missed. Just got Robert Crawford and Thomas Graham to go. So Robert Crawford here could take on Sergei. Or we could do this attack down here, which is onto Manfredo Cassini. I think we need to take him out, if I can. We're fighting across the water. Interesting. Alright, let's jump on in. They do have a significant amount of line infantry, so I am going to have to be smart about this, for sure. Need to make sure my cannons are in the right place and such. I'm going to put one of these slightly up on the hill here, on the right, and we'll do the same on the left, I think. It's just toward the edge of the tree line here, so should have a reasonable line of sight onto their cavalry. We're going to need maybe one or two more. Let's just do 2 extra in between, just to be safe. Then we can have 3 on the right, 3 on the left. And then we'll just have the 1 unit behind as a reserve. Not sure what I want to do with my light foot though. I could maybe just sneak them in. Yeah, that's fine. Let's start the battle. Time to kill ourselves some hussars. If we can take out the cavalry, then I think they'll be pretty much sitting ducks. Let's see if we can hit it. Come on. Damn. They're just running all through my volleys right now. Well, I guess canister did the job. Great. Go back to round shot. Let's fire in front of this cannon. See if we can hit the hussars. We did make one hit there. It's not too bad. They are coming towards us. I guess I'm going to have to move my left flank in. I think they are trying to use the cannons to whittle us down a little bit at the moment. Easier for them to charge, but ultimately these cannons aren't that good at their role. Not in the hands of the AI at least. Okay, let's stop these. Undo this. Never mind, we'll change it back. The reason I decided to change it back was because they started walking away. But now I'm probably just going to kill whoever's in this general stuff. I'm surprised we haven't yet, but the forest
We have killed their
is
general,
certainly
sir.
making
Now
things
they
a
must
bit
break.
difficult. Not anymore. Even get a cannonball down this line of infantry. Oh, there we go. That's what we're talking about. Nice, strong, long line. Right to left. So much damage being done. Don't actually know what they're up to. It's kind of weird. Well, here they come. My initial volleys have been pretty good at affecting their morale.
Lightfoot.
Let's turn this Lightfoot. Are they still not in range? That's crazy. Alright, let's move these back. No point in taking that left side engagement. Okay here. These line infantry were more or less designated to be fired upon if they were stood behind, or between, sorry, the cannons.
Order.
I think I might start moving my cavalry to the right hand side. I want to go and take out those cannons at some point. Though I might not need to. This is an open field battle though, so every kill does count. Since we're this close, I'm just going to charge. We are making a lot of their infantry route at the moment. This is really good. Really, really good. Yeah, we have them on the back foot. Let's just charge that one unit of line infantry. And I'm going to stop these from firing at will. Right, where are those cav units? We need to go kill the 6-pounder foot artillery. Nice engagement for my infantry. We're just chasing down these line infantry at the moment. And they do not want to get into melee, do they? I guess there is the Black Watch there as well. They were scary beasts on the battlefield. Let's make sure we can shoot this line infantry unit. Just going to re-establish my lines. And we'll just treat this like a firing squad, just wipe them out. That square is kind of annoying because it is going to affect my light dragoons as well. But we still managed to get into the crew of the 6-pounder field artillery. So that is fantastic. These guys are the last man standing. There's one unit of line infantry. There we go. That's it. End the battle there. Heroic victory. So that should allow me to cross. It does indeed. I'm going to take on this chap. I am tempted to auto-resolve this, but we'll jump on in and finish them off manually. Shouldn't be too difficult. I'm just going to have the cannons probably together with the rest of the troops as they are.
Cannon ready, sir.
I just keep this one sped up. Oh, I think the reinforcements are coming in to just create a new line right now. I'm going to start firing towards these line infantry with both of these cannons. See if we can hit some of the reinforcements coming in. Oh no, my light infantry is the one that took the charge. That's awkward. Wasn't ready for that. Well, they actually took a lot of damage. I don't know if that was from the cannons at all. But they're now gone. Fantastic. Let's grab all this line infantry. Start just moving up. They're coming in so piecemeal, I think we can just take them out by just running them down. We'll just take them out in melee. Very depleted forces, so it should be simple enough.
Yes, sir. Sir. Hold position. Engage.
Well, in they go. It's a lovely, lovely charge. It causes a chain route. It's going to be so good. And it has. Well, that's all of the help gone there. Great. Well, let's just chase them down, finish off the last few units, or last couple of units. We can just destroy those cannons. Oh, they're using canister. Interesting. Just going to make sure these men are moving up behind me. How quickly are we going to win, I wonder?
Proud and
Great.
victorious.
So that's going to kill both of those. And now we just need to run and attack Palermo, which is most likely occupied by another army. But unfortunately, guys, it has been my time. I am going to leave it here. In the next episode, we'll take Palermo. We'll also take back Istanbul from now the Ottoman Empire. Austria's dead. That's great. And hopefully soon will be Russia as well. That's it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.